What's up, guys, and welcome to physics class. Happy Tuesday. It is our last stream before the summer event, which is a massively anticipated event. Probably the most excited, at least personally, I am for a summer event of any summer that we've had. And summer is generally like the biggest event that we have in Nikke other than like the anniversaries. New Year's is also big too, but I think summer is probably like just up there as like the second or potentially third most anticipated event in the year. Everybody likes, summer filler episodes, right? Anime girls in bikinis. Don't lie to yourself. That's the reason why you started playing Nikke. So we're going to be going through my main account here, of course, doing all our dailies. And then I'll be doing my new account. And I'm going to be doing the 1 month update starting next week, Monday. But there's going to be so much happening with so much summer stuff that I wanted to like show you what was happening with the account, because I have made a pretty good amount of progress on it even before all that, because I imagine there will be a big leap. And then when I do my 1 month account review on the second account, you're going to be like, this isn't even the same account. So I just wanted to like do a little stopgap. I'll show a little more detail on it in stream than I have in previous streams. Because normally I'm like, well, I'll show you like all the details like in the actual account update. But this time we'll do it on stream. Also, we'll be getting to Dragon Traveler in the last portion of the stream. I was going to go to Anime Expo, and I kind of decided to go last minute. And I was like, well, I'll just go on Friday. I can't take Thursday off, unfortunately, because I have too much other IRL work stuff scheduled. So it was either like, Saturday, which is a holiday, or Sunday, which who wants to go the last day, right? And then, so I was going to go Friday, but it's sold out, which is crazy. I've been to Anime Expo like 3 or 4 times in my life, and you guys know that I went to Anime Expo 2 years ago, did all the Nikke stuff. It was really fun. They gave me the Nikke shirt that you've seen me wear on stream a couple times. And so it was really cool. And never have I ever gotten like tickets to Anime Expo far in advance. Like no matter what has happened in the last, 15 years or whatever, even like when I was in high school, like I just like walk up and like buy a ticket. But it's sold out. So I don't know. I was really surprised. I don't know if they're just like locking down how many people they're going to let in more than normal, or if there's just a bunch of really hype stuff happening this year that I didn't even know about. And so for some reason, it's like way busier than it normally is. Or maybe it's just because it's on a holiday weekend. So a lot of people have a 3-day weekend in the US. So it's just like, it's not like it's always going to be on the same weekend as Independence Day. But that's how it happened this time. And so maybe that's just like a lot more people are like, hey, I have the day off, I'll go to Anime Expo. So that might be it. I don't know. But anyway, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to go. I was looking forward to seeing all the Nikke stuff as well as the rest of the convention. But unfortunately, that won't be happening. And I don't know, I've kind of like had the urge to go to a like in-person Nikke thing lately, because it's been quite a while. I think the last one I went to was the Animate pop-up, I think. I'm pretty sure that was the last one. I've been to like 4 different in-person Nikke events, I want to say. But it's been a solid year, I think. Tony Story 3 subscribed on Twitch. Hey, thank you for the sub. That's a re-subscription for 4 months. Thank you. Appreciate you supporting the channel. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I wanted to go, and I guess I should have planned ahead more. I just didn't even think about it before. And I was like, hey, Anime Expo is like next week. And yeah, turns out can't go. Anyway, let me check in the chat. I've been yapping for quite a while already. So we got Dr. Eagles, hey, Lone Syndicate, hello, Sudden But Inevitable, greetings and salutations. Howdy, hey, Let's see. Wait, Vermouth joined? I didn't even see Vermouth all of in the chat, but okay. Hello to you too. Are you more excited for Cinderella or Marciana? I mean, Cinderella is one of my favorite characters. Top 3 favorites in Nikke, and I'm more excited for Marciana. Like, they made her way more interesting and spicy. Let's see. It might be more popular this year. You know, it's Wuwa's first time going to the Edge Runner collab did really well, and they are having a panel that has both Lucy and Rebecca voice actors there. No idea who those voice actors are, but I'll assume they are popular voice actors, and you might be right. Although I wouldn't think that like Wuthering Waves would have that big of an impact. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a big game, but I would think on the scale of like things in Anime Expo with you know, like major actual anime, not gacha games, that would be relatively minor, but you could be right. I mean, I don't know why else it like sold out so much, other than, like I said, it's a 3-day weekend, so more people just might be going. But that's interesting. I know there are some people who are super into voice actors and would like love to go see panels of them. When's a good time to play? I'm not sure what you mean. Let's see. We're getting people saying they like Cinderella. More people buy Marciana. I think a lot of people are more excited about Marciana. All right, let's go ahead and go to the Ark. I mean, you'd think like the Pilgrim should be the exciting thing. And not just any Pilgrim, Cinderella, like one of the most popular Pilgrims. She just won the fan vote for most popular character just last month. And I think she's already being outshone by Marciana. It's kind of crazy. Like, they did too good of a job with Marciana. You're going from free-to-play to dropping $40 on a single event this summer. Marciana has that much pull. The other thing I was talking about on Discord earlier today is that I'm continuing to be surprised with how popular Siren is. Not that I ever thought she was an unpopular character, but I was surprised at how close she was to winning the fan vote. I think she was like the 4th most popular one. And now they're giving her a gacha skin. First ever second gacha skin for a character. And has she gotten 1 or 2 other normal skins? Like, they're giving... Siren's getting a lot of attention. You'd be more excited for Cinderella if the black suit was the main outfit for her. Yeah, you know what? That's honestly really disappointing. Like, I don't really know why they did that. Like, don't get me wrong. Cinderella looks good, and I am excited for her. I'll definitely try and get her. But they could have made her so much better. And, like, the black suit is a really distinctly different look for Cinderella. And it's spicier than the white one. And I think if you could just use that, like if they just made that a skin or that was just her standard look, I think people would be a lot more excited for her. I don't really understand why they did that. Like just as a lobby animation, it's like, who cares, right? Like, is that even like anything that anybody's going to be worried about? Like if you can't actually change her outfit in combat, or have it be a thing where, like, when she bursts or whatever, it seems kind of silly. And again, I say all of this as a huge fan of Cinderella, which I think is maybe why I'm so disappointed by it, because I just feel like, really? Could be 60 is also the Naga skin. Okay, so I already bought the Naga skin, by the way. Obviously, I don't have it. You have to wait weeks to fill out the missions. But I immediately got the monthly pass for Naga's skin. I am kind of a Naga fan. It's a great skin. I haven't gotten a pass for quite a while. So it's worth it. All right, let's do the Pilgrim Tower. Get some 3 easy clears. Black Shadow Scarlet has 2 gotcha skins? What, really? What is Black Shadow Scarlet's second gotcha skin? There's her, like, samurai one, where she's wearing the kimono. You wish she switched every burst between the white and black? Yeah, I think that's cool. I think, like, because they have other characters that transform when they burst. Or change weapon. Or, like, put on a mask or whatever. Like, that's definitely something they've done. Now, kind of wouldn't make sense. Like, she's just going to, like, change her swimsuit in the middle of a battle. Like, it's not, like, you know... but they still could have done it, you know? I think that would have been a much better option. You're mixing Scarlet and SBS. What? Now I really don't know what we're talking about. Oh, you're saying they're thinking of, like, Scarlet as the same unit when it's 2 different characters. I see. Yeah. Do you think Shift Up will offer the black suit Cinderella skin as a paid option later? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But you never know, it's possible. You know what, this is kind of a random thing, but I kind of hate where my webcam is mounted. Like, it's just too high. It's like obviously nothing that you guys can even tell where it is, but like, I wish it was like I was more centered, right? But I never used to have this much like space above, like, on the camera. I was trying to fix it earlier today, see if I could change it. And, like, if I lean forward, but then, like, I'm not, like, you know, I'm trying to, like, sit in the chair, right? So the camera just needs to be mounted, like, 2 or 3 inches lower. But it's on the top of my monitor. And I can't change it. Unless I, like, got, like, a separate tripod. OG viewers will know that when I used to stream off of my phone and my laptop, the camera was much more, like, kind of closer to, like, my eye level. And I was more centered. I don't know. This is just something that I've been thinking about. That I really preferred that setup. I'm not sure how I can get around to changing it. Like, one thing I can do is just, like, lower my monitor. But then... And, like, that's better. But then my monitor's, like, really low now, which is kind of annoying. Even though this is, like, the angle I would like more for the camera. I don't know. Anyway. You cleared wave 100 of the Ranger minigame. Wow, nice. That's impressive. You're free to play, but Summer, Eleg, and Doro got you debating pulling for them. Well, they're very useful. So, I mean, it just depends on how you've managed your resources and what you have, but they are very, very useful units, particularly Summer Dorothy. All right, so Special Arena, I think, is closed for the day. But we will do our Rookie Arena fights. Knock these out really quick. You know what's a little surprising about me, since we've been talking about other units that were popular, and we brought up Scarlet? I'm kind of surprised Scarlet has never won one of the fan votes. Like, it makes sense why she hasn't. Because generally these go to, like, you know, whatever the newest hype unit is of that year for, like, anniversary or something. But I remember when the game launched, there were a ton of Scarlet fans. And everyone would be like, oh, you should reroll for Scarlet. Scarlet's the best unit in the game. Like, I never really thought that was true. But regardless, she was very, very popular. And she was very strong. And yet somehow, I feel like she's never quite made it. Like, you know, in a way, she's gotten a lot of attention because she even got an alternate. And each one of her versions have gotten a gotcha skin. But I'm surprised she hasn't been higher in the actual fan votes. Like, I don't think she's ever been in the top 3 or anything like that. Because the fan votes are split between OG and SBS. That's a good point. It's probably true. I'm personally a way bigger fan of Black Shadow Scarlet than Standard Scarlet. Should we wait for skill kits to decide what to pull on? Theoretically, one of the new units could outclass Summer Doro, right? Well, I don't think they're going to be competing with Summer Dorothy. Like, they're going to be very different units. That said, I mean, we're so close to the event, I would just wait on anything. Like, don't spend any resources on anything, right? Like, just see what you need after the event starts and you start pulling for the new units. Scarlet did get to be in Stellar Blade. Yes, she is a boss fight. She might have been in top 5. I'm honestly not sure. I can't remember. But she could have been in top 5. I'm quite sure she was never in top 3, though. Hey, welcome those that joined the stream. Even if you're a lurker. Especially if you're a lurker, I'm talking to you. Alright, we just kind of blitz through those because there was no special arena to do. And like now that you can quick battle Sim Room and Interception, you go through them so quickly. You got 40,000 gems and 600 gold mileage. I'm ready to go broke and rebuild before 4th any. Nice. You sound well prepared. Even I'm starting to feel better than I was. I feel like in the last couple weeks, just due to like some of the free stuff they've given us from compensation or from like the CD keys, I've managed to rebuild. I'm still like not nearly prepared enough to pull for 2 limited summer units, but I'm doing a lot better than I was. So I'm at 35,000 gems, 31 rainbow tickets, and 350 gold tickets. So I'm feeling okay. Like, I should definitely not have any problem with getting at least one copy of each. But I'd really like it if I had like twice as much as I do. Dr. Jones confirms up until this year, Scarlet was in top 5 for voting. Yeah, and then I guess she's even fallen out of that this last time. All right, let's go actually to inventory really quick. So I'm doing pretty well on custom modules too. I'm now at 68 custom modules. So I'm pretty well prepared to build some gear. Still saving the molds. I'm going to open them later on when there's more units that I need. Dr. Gil says same. Not in a comfortable position because you want to MLB both. Yeah, getting MLB on both will be rough. I mean, that's why I'm in the position I am now, because I did MLB for both Neon and Anise. And so it's been tough. Let's see. HP Notique. Not sure how you were intending your name to be pronounced, so sorry if I butchered it. But you say, thank you so much for the guides. You helped you past the 160 wall, and your smooth sailing. You've been a great help. Yeah, no problem. Well, thanks for watching, and I'm so glad that the videos have been helpful. Since last week, you caught up on stuff, so you're at 85,000 gems. Nice. Gonna take you a while to get those role class modules leveled up. Oh yeah, I mean that's the true end game. So I mean, it's just you're gonna forever be working on that. Surprising the new Arcana made top 5. You didn't think she was that popular. Yeah, I remember talking about that. Looking at the votes on stream, I was very surprised about that too. I had no idea Arcana was so popular. Like both Arcana and Siren caught me off guard. And then Siren, like, kind of made sense, but I was really surprised. I'm like, really? Where did all these Arcana fans come from? Got your first 200 gold tickets today. Nice. Well, choose wisely. You'll probably want to use it on Cinderella or Summer Dorothy, and then use your pulls for Marciana. $75,000 gems and 40 vouchers. Good luck, good luck. That you've got a lot. But yeah, there will go your ticket hoard. That's true. All right, let's do our advising. I wonder if I can adjust this even a little more. Is that better? Maybe that's better. I wonder if both Doro and Cindy will have rebates. Well, I'm sure Cinderella will. As for Dorothy, maybe. I don't know. Have they done the rebate rewards on rerun banners in the past? I'm honestly not sure. Maybe somebody in chat can answer. Dude, it's crazy that I'm advising Biscuit in both accounts, I think. Never been a fan of Biscuit. Never even thought she was that useful. And yet, here I am, advising Biscuit in not one, but 2 Nikke accounts. Welcome, those who just joined. All right, Ludmilla. Do you think Doro is even worth it if you don't have shotgun team units? Yes. Dorothy is just a really strong... She's the strongest water DPS aside from Snow White Heavy Arms. Shotgun or no shotgun team. And even as a general purpose off element, she's very, very strong. Now, in a raid scenario, I mean, typically you would put her on the shotgun team, but you don't need it. And like the other pieces are going to be easy for you to get. Like I'm sure you already have Drake, because everybody has Drake, and you know the other units aren't limited that you need. They're not pilgrims, so you'll get them. Noob question, how do you rank 40 Bond? That's a common question, actually. So, Pilgrims and Overspec units are the only ones that can go to 40. Everybody else maxes out at 30. And if you have them at max limit break, then you can take them up to 40. So, Bob, welcome. Hey Sparks, did you put the new favorite item units on your wish list, or do you have all the dupes already? Good question. I'm honestly not sure. Let's take a look. So it was what? Phantom and Sugar. I'm sure I have them already. Let's see. Oh, Phantom I'm actually missing a copy of. I don't have Phantom to max limit break. I know I do for Sugar, wherever she is. Hello? Where did Sugar go? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Core 2. Literally right next to Phantom. Bro, I'm blind. And then what are other units? I can't think off the top of my head. What are the other treasure units? I can't think who our other two are. Help me out, chat. Oh, Flora and Rosanna. I'm quite sure I have Flora and Rosanna. Let me see. Yeah, Flora is max limit break. And Rosanna, I guess she's a burst 3, huh? Wherever she's at. It's going to take me 10 years to find Rosanna. She is a burst 3, right? Am I crazy? What? Maybe we'll just sort by Tetra instead. Can't even think what normal Rosanna looks like right now. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I have her at Core 5. So, yeah, I have all of them aside from Phantom. I do need one more copy of. That said, she'll be added to the shop for the body shop things because all the treasure units get added. And I have more than enough black tickets, so I can just grab a copy of Phantom when I need to. So, yeah, no need to like put them on the wish list. Tuve's skin is coming back. Tuve's summer skin is really good. Rosanna, PvP god. I mean, Hopefully her treasure actually makes her live up to her potential. Because in theory, she was going to be good at PvP and then like wasn't even good there. Treasure's 2 copies. Wait, you don't need max limit break? Maybe I'm wrong. This is like something that I'm blind to, I think, because I've always just had enough copies, because it's always on old units, right? So it's never even been a thing. So you can get their treasure if you just have them at 2 stars? Maybe that's right. Eagles says, I'm hoping Rosanna will get the Moran treatment to make her good. Wait, so normal Rosanna is really a burst 1? She is. Wow. You can tell how much I've thought about Rosanna. I actually did think about her a lot when she first released, and I remember testing her because I was excited about her, and then, yeah. Probably in like the worst 3 PvE units. Like, she's still not even good in PvP, but like way better in PvP. But in PvE, she's like absolute bottom tier. And so I just kind of forgot about her. Kits coming soon. We should get kits tonight, in theory. Tomorrow. Something, you know, like, I don't know. I will put out skill analysis videos as soon as we have that info. So make sure to subscribe if you're not already. And I'll give you all my thoughts on all the new summer units and their kit. And how good are they? And of course, I'll be polling for them and like testing them out and whatever as well. Obviously. Can you rate my team? You're new. Crown, Treasure Privity, Anise Star, Eve, and Neuta. Well, you're certainly packing a lot of Pilgrims. You have some very, very powerful units. I will say you don't really have much of any synergy with that team, but like as a new player, you can just brute force your way through probably almost everything for a while because you have a lot of OP units on that team. So, I mean, you've got lucky pulls or spent a lot of money or both. But like I said, you just don't really have the synergy. But you probably just don't have that many different units yet to make really synergistic teams. Six more days and you finally get Nihilister? Nice. By start unguilty, do you mean like get extra copies of her? I'm guessing that's what you mean. You've recently noticed that Solar Ray Museum can literally max you a treasure of your choice and not random. So get 110 finally for Helm to finish last phase. Okay, nice. Yeah, you get a lot of favorite item materials from Solar Raid Museum. Alright, let's knock this out. To the shop. So people were talking about this on Discord recently, on my community Discord, and this is how I clear the shop pretty much all the time. as a newer player, or even as a not newer player, it is worth it to get these. But since I'm scrimping and saving every bit of gems that I can, I haven't gotten those. Also, if you're a brand new player, you may want to get these just to like see old events. But yeah, don't get this re-energy. And clear everything else that you can. Alright, we're going to knock this out really quick. Dang, start out with upgraded flamethrower right away. Dude. We're OP at the very beginning of the game. You've been ranked second for this game for a few weeks. Can't get over the 700,000 wall. Alright, we're going to quick end. I wonder how my union is doing. Like, you never know, like, who cares about the mini games or not. I'm ranked 22. I've never actually done, like, a run where I'm like, alright, I'm really going to try for this. I've just never... Because I haven't completed it. I don't know. I just... As much as I've had fun with the game, I do really enjoy it. I think it's designed really well. I just haven't had time for it, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like 2 people have made it to 700. A few people in the union just like haven't even bothered playing it at all. You play a lot? Nice. I mean, it's cool. I don't blame you for playing a lot. You don't even get the battle data boxes because you have so much of it already. Yeah, I didn't used to buy the battle data. I kind of started to because I'm like, well, I can exchange it. But before that, I would never get battle data. Do you think the rehabilitation characters will get treasures? Just finish getting all limit breaks on Purple Doll 15. I mean, I would assume eventually they'll get treasures. I think every unit will probably get a treasure eventually. But who knows? Dr. says, stop trying to do it and just get the 1,000 points to get the gems. Yeah, makes sense. It's kind of how it's been for me. All right, let's open some stuff. You know what? I'm going to buy, or not buy, I'm going to use all these iron ones. I'm going to need extra iron ones since I'm building 2 iron units. More likely alts. I mean, they could get alts. But, you know, I think, like I said, eventually they're going to give everybody a treasure. Keychon says, I pulled Rappy Red Hood using the daily discount. Wow, nice. Congrats. I mean, I don't like the daily discount. Why not? What's bad about that? Just because they released Cinderella, you spent 150 gems. Like, I think you're good, bro. All right, I think we did everything. Yeah. Oh, I can level up. So I've stopped opening boxes. So now I just, if I naturally accumulate the resources, I level up. Until, of course, they release like more campaign, which will be in like a month or so. Then if I have to push hard mode again, then obviously I'll level up. Open up my shit and get as strong as I can. Which summer unit am I most hyped for? Well, I'm hyped for both of them. And Cinderella is one of my favorite characters, but I'm actually more hyped for Summer Cinderella because reasons. Treasure Star Anise soon? Yeah, sure. All right. Was there anything I was going to show you before we switch accounts? Oh, I did optimize my Black Shadow Scarlet a little bit more. Which one was it? I want to say it was this one. I got a good attack roll up here. I think this is the piece of armor that I re-rolled. So yeah, very minor difference, but a little bit more attack on Black Shadow Scarlet. And it did bump her up. She used to be my fourth strongest unit, and this actually bumped her ahead of Modernia. First copy of Moran just came this week from Purple Molds. Wow, congrats. Dude, that's a major win. Considering using silver mileage on another one. I mean, I would wait. Like, when you're prepared to, like, get her treasure or whatever, you know? Like, keep that in your pocket. And then if you need to get the one more copy of her, like, then do it. But definitely a worthy unit to use it on. Kefla says, I've watched your guides and what confused me the most is the synchro level. I mean, mostly just don't think about it. As long as you don't put resources into leveling more than 5 units, it'll kind of take care of itself. Just never level up more than 5 units. All right, we're gonna switch accounts. Switch account. So Sparks, I don't know if you remember me saying I didn't get why my Privity was getting out DPS versus a much weaker Maid Mast. I do kind of remember that. You found out the reason, okay? What was the reason? Someone said the JP summer stream got taken down. I heard about that. But I don't know, was the JP stream like way more crazy? Because like in the global stream, they like censor the heck out of anything that they show. Like they have like modified clothing on the pictures, and then they'll put like little censor things over the animations. Like, so I don't know what JP is doing over there. Oh my god, you had extra max ammo on your privity? Definitely a noob mistake, bro. But yeah, that explains it. You just like nerfed all her power. Well, I'm glad you noticed. You'll get much better results now. So just FYI, while you're thinking about that, if you have Summer Anise, make sure you don't have max ammo on her either. Just got an R rank unit from your Elysian mold. It happens, man. It happens. Poor free-to-play alternate account. Can't get the Naga skin. Dude, that's crazy. Wait, she has a tattoo? I didn't even know. Has she always had that tattoo? I guess maybe she's never had an outfit that would show the tattoo on her side. What does that say? I can't read it. Oh, they didn't censor it for JP? Man, they're dumb. That's all I can say about that. You're saving your remaining manufacturer molds access records for post-patch to get free Black Ranger. Yeah, that's why I'm not opening my molds on my main account. You can kind of see it on the base skin. Can you? Let me see this. Let me see this. Oh, you can kind of see the edge of it. You're right. I never even noticed that. There's definitely no way you could tell what it says with this skin. G. Bryan says, finally made it to a stream. Hey, welcome. Glad you caught it. We just switched over to the alternate account. Welcome to all the lurkers. Let me do my advising, and then we'll kind of get into all the progress that I've made. Again, the next official update for this alternate account was supposed to be 1 month. But that'll be after all of the summer units, next week, Monday. So I figured like so much was going to happen that I wanted to do at least like more of an update at like the 3rd week, which has been like 3.5 weeks. G. Bryan subscribed on Twitch, has now resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate that. $50,000 gems. Yes, sir. I've been saving up. Yeah, Marciana's shirt was has definitely been holding on. You're very tempted to chase Core 7 Cinderella. Dang. You have 1,700 mileage and 240 rocks. I mean, you could. She's been your favorite since she came out. I mean, I'm also a big Cinderella fan. But I don't know. They just did too good of a job with Marciana. I don't know. We'll see. When Cinderella is actually out tomorrow in game, maybe I'll start to feel more hyped. And it's not even like I'm not hyped for Cinderella. It's just like I said, they did such a good job with Marciana. She just is like overshadowing her. But we already have to wait a week to actually get her. All right. So, quite a bit of new stuff. I now have Maximum Break Drake. I don't think I did before in my last video. I think I did on last stream, but I don't think I did on last video. I also have 2 limit breaks on Biscuit now, so close there. And of course, I already had Maximum Break Miranda for quite a while. And then I have a few with 1 star, right? So we got 1 star Ein, 1 star Yulha, and 1 star Sora. Flora is a brand new unit that I didn't have last time, so that's cool. How good is Helm in the current meta? Helm is amazing. Get her treasure. She's the best treasure unit in the game. Also, I have a lot of tier 9 equipment now. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. It's still somewhat limited, but I have quite a bit. So I have 3 pieces of it on Alice. I got Privy totally decked out. I have the manufacturer helmet on Drake. And I have a random Pilgrim Attacker helmet that I got just out of nowhere. And so I put it on Eve. So that is probably going on Summer Cinderella when we get her. Got 3 pieces on Moran. And this 1 Pilgrim support boots that I've had on Leader since like the very first week. And then I have some Attacker tier 9 on Helm as well. And I think that's it. And I don't have like any blue equipment on anything. Everybody else is like the pink and purple gear if they don't have at least the tier 9. So yeah, definitely made a lot of progress. Oh, I also have a 1 star on Naga. I think that's new as well. For campaign, also made quite a bit of progress. So I am now in chapter 19. This is a big turning point because when you beat chapter 18, you can complete your Tactics Academy, which I have done, and you can then quick battle your simulation room. So 2 big wins there that I never have to think about again. Let me grab this. Special arena rewards. More stuff. So yeah, this has been a good week for growth on the alternate account. Also, nearly completed this. All I need on Alice Diaries is just to get a tier 9. I was so close. I had like tier 8.5 and I was kind of sloppy. I could have gotten the tier 9 and I was like, oh, whatever. I'll just get it next time. But I was extremely close, so I didn't get this. And then once I get the helmet, I'll need to put it onto Alice and overload it so then I can get the ticket and finally complete this. Road to Villain, of course, is still like really long, but we've gotten the important things Like, all this is going to be great, fantastic resources, but there's no, like, rush on any of this stuff, you know? I'm going to keep getting this for quite a while. If we have all the copies of Drake, that's the important thing. Oh, I now also get my free refresh in the shop. That's another thing that's nice. When I first started, I forgot that you have to unlock that, and I paid 100 gems, and I was like, no. Ooh, we'll get more iron. We're going to need all the iron elemental things possible, because we will be building 2 summer units. You're really confident that Phantom will be a boss deleter? Maybe. She was always a little disappointing. Like, she seemed like she had potential and then kind of like underperformed. So hopefully her treasure does make her quite good. Oh wait, I need to go to the outpost and collect my stuff. You've accidentally paid gems for extra PvP fights? I mean, I've purposely paid gems for extra PvP fights way back in the day. That's not the worst thing you could do. Hoping Rosanna and Flora become meta with their treasure. You don't have Flora yet, but she's one that you just want to collect. Yeah, 2 units that were just never relevant. So hopefully a treasure will help them. All right, sim room. Let's see. Let's grab quick charge, I guess. Increase attack for all attackers. DS, we will definitely take that. Drain converter, that seems pretty good too. Alright. Now we have to fight the boss. Zebus. Are free synchro slots given? You have filled mine up and have some leftover SSRs. Well, I wouldn't sweat it because you can freely swap them anytime. But if you really want them in there, yes, they give free synchro slots every now and then. Generally on anniversaries. Obviously at the beginning of the game, you just like unlock some extra ones too. If not, I mean, you know, if you really want to, you can pay for some extra slots. But unless you're going for, like, the ranking for the manufacturer things on your sub-server, there's no real need to put in a ton of units in the synchro. Alright, we got this. Given there's a Persona Collab, you'd expect Phantom to be treated well. That's true. There is literally a Phantom character. Although, Persona Collab is probably still a little bit out into the future. Yeah, Flora's kit just doesn't do a whole lot, right? Like, buffing true damage is just, like, not a thing, you know? You forgot that Sim wasn't a 3-second auto? Hey, chill. I literally just unlocked the ability to even quick battle and do the boss. Yeah, I'm not personally very excited for the Persona collab either, because I've just never played any of the games. But it's a very beloved series. I know there's a lot of people that will be hyped for it. Alright. Time to take on Blacksmith again. This is probably going to be quite difficult. Do I want to use Mast? I feel like I want to use Mast. Otherwise, we could put in Alice. I probably need to put in Alice. I don't know. Feels like a bit of a waste. I'm going to try this squad, see how this goes. Hughes has played 5 and 3 multiple times. Alright, so we're going to just go for the mouth and not even worry about the fact that he's shooting us with the machine guns because we do not have the DPS to get rid of them. Sudden is shifting to lurker mode. Oh my god. Wish Blacksmith was shift to lurker mode. We're doing much better than we did last time on stream. I think I only got to like tier 3. Ooh boy. We just lost Naga. That's not good. We're gonna miss a burst cycle. This is where it all falls apart. Yeah, we're screwed, we're screwed. Can we eke out to tier 6? Yes, we got our tier 6. We got our tier 6. Okay, cool. Hey man, a bit of hope you're doing good and ready for summer. As ready as I can be. The new account is a lot more ready for summer than my main account. But I'm excited for it either way. What other games do you play other than Nikke? Well, I cycle through a lot of gachas on stream. The other game that I currently stream is Dragon Traveler, which we will do after Nikke. Previously, I've done Silver and Blood, Azure Lane, I don't know what else. But otherwise, like, not on stream. I play all kinds of games. Like, I'm currently playing Bloodborne and Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, the other game I made video games for that wasn't a gacha game was Stellar Blade, because I like make content for all of Shift Up's games. Yeah, let's just quick battle the rest of this. The only thing you hate about collabs is that it ends in drama for everyone crime regardless of the IP. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people are just, you know, there's always a certain segment of people that just won't be happy about things. But generally, I think people are positive. It's been fun watching the new account progress. Nice, I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Bloodborne is sick. Yeah, it's been a challenge. You forgot about Silver and Blood. Wonder if the servants are still there. As far as I know, Global never came back. It's ridiculous, but yeah. Otherwise, I would have still been playing, presumably. Because it's actually a really fun game. And was basically just like Nikke but vampires. But the publishers screwed everybody. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really surprised like there wasn't more controversy over that. You love Stellar Blade? Yeah, it's a really good game. Oh no, you lost your account. Dude, losing your account is terrible. So that happened to me years ago with Fate Grand Order. And I don't remember what happened exactly. I don't know if they like shifted how you logged in and they're like, oh, you need to, you know, link your account to something else now, and I didn't, or what happened. But I was never able to log back in. And yeah, needless to say, I didn't start a new account. Because that feels really bad. Alright, have a great night. What happened to Silver and Blood? They just randomly out of nowhere shut down the servers, saying that it was going to be for extended maintenance, and then it just never came back. So zero warning that it was actually going to be EOS. That said, every other region is still going. It's just an issue for global. Their gacha is evil. Yeah, I mean, FGO is definitely, you know, it's one of the early ones, right? It's before a lot of quality of life and like auto skip and like pity on gacha and stuff like that. Like it's like a different era, right? Hey, look, it's Pilgrim Day. Oh wait, I can't do it because I had 0 pilgrims on this account. All right. Oh, also made a lot of more progress on the main tower. So 103 now. Azure Lane changed the account bind info. Dang. So yeah, I think that's what happened to me on FGO. But I mean, this was like, I don't even know, like 6 years ago or something. I'm not sure. Maybe longer than that even. Oh, FGO is having an anniversary? Nikke has a great system, yeah. Like, the gold ticket thing is kind of unprecedented. We try and get Doro on the new account. Maybe. I am considering it because she would definitely be a nice power bump, a valuable unit to have. But it just kind of depends on how the polls go, you know what I mean? We'll see. But she is potentially something I will go for on the new account. And of course, that will be included in the video for the update as well. Really? 96 friendship points? Are you kidding me? Do I have friends that are being lazy? What's happening? Not really. Alright. I need those last 4 people. Alright, let's do the event. Shift up might be the most generous gacha. Might have made the most generous gacha that you've ever played. Yeah, I mean, it's not even that, like, the rates are super crazy. And they don't give a ton of free stuff. Although they give you a decent amount of free stuff. It's definitely on the better end, I would say. But the thing that really makes it stand out is just how pity works. Like that, it's just so much better than any other game. Alright, this is impossible because my only wind unit is Sora. And I tried this and it did not go well at all. So we can't do the last level. Let's do the minigame. Is it better to summon for Marciana since it's 2% or Cinderella for the rebate banner assuming you're still at the 160 wall? I mean, I don't know what your resources look like, right? That said, the general strategy is, yes, to do your pulls on the standard rate banner and then use your golden tickets on the pilgrim rates banner. That is the better strategy. However, you know, if you really just need that one unit to get your max limit break, you know, so you can break the 160 wall, it could be worth it to just go all in on one with the pulls and the gold tickets. But I don't know if that's like the last unit you need to get max limit break or like how much you have to pull for, you know, it just kind of depends. Oh, you know what? I need to use skills 8 times so I can get my last thing. You know what? I don't even care. I went from being like, oh, I need to do this, to like a split second later just being like, forget it. If this was on my main account, I would make sure I got all the things, but like, I'm not worried about it. We're just being the most optimal for resources and not really worried about... Like, I didn't buy the title in the shop or anything on this account. Rebate is such a trap. Yeah, I wouldn't use the rebate as an incentive. So the rebate that people are talking about is when you're summoning for a unit in some events, when you've pulled, say, like 5 times, they'll give you, like, favorite item level materials, and then when you get to 10 times they'll give you some rainbow tickets or whatever, you know. I don't think those are the real milestones, but you get the idea. It's a nice bonus. It's not a reason to pull for it, okay? So don't let that influence your pulling strategy. It's just some extra stuff that you will get. The only time that should actually be factored into if you do a poll on a banner or not is if you've done whatever you want to do, and now you're at the point where if your next poll will give you 10 free tickets, then yes, of course you should poll, because that's just going to be a net free poll. But otherwise, it's just a nice to have and not something that you should be thinking about. What about free polls? They pulled with Anise and Neon recently. Yeah, maybe that's what you're talking about. But also you got a free daily on their polls. So, I mean, there literally were free polls. I have this nice selector sitting here. I forget what this was from. I think this is part of Road to Villain, maybe? No. Maybe just part of the challenge for completing some chapters. I don't even remember, to be honest. But this is something that everybody will get just from like the event. So ideally, I want to use it on Helm. But we're just going to save it for the last person that we need. Because potentially we'll use it for leader to get more limit breaks, or privity could also be good. But if I don't need it for leader or privity, you know, if I end up randomly getting like 2 limit breaks on one of these other units, then of course I'll use it for them too. But the first choice is to hopefully use it on Helm. Okay, anything else here? I don't think there's anything. Ooh, we can do this. All right, let's do a mid-quality mold right now. Let's get a copy of Helm right here. Or it could be Rappy. Okay, sure. That's probably was always more likely to be Rappy. Oh, we did get a new ticket, a new sticker. Polaroid camera with a dolphin. All right. Group text. The red helm, yeah. Oh, another thing that has definitely been a power-up is my Harmony Cubes. So I bought a couple batteries, and I leveled up my Resilience Cube to level 4. So that's definitely been... Ooh, wait a minute. I didn't put anybody in on the 3rd slot. So let me do that right now. I probably want to give this to Eve, I think. Yeah, let's give it to Eve. So then who gets the Bastion Cube? All my other cubes are at level 2. Let's see, Bastion Cube. Who should I give this to? So on leader, basically, it's just a stat stick. It's like, there's no one else that like really needs this, to be honest. I could. Miranda is the other unit I use the most, I guess. Then I wouldn't have to worry about switching cubes around. Or maybe I should give it to Mast. We'll give it to Mast. Okay. I don't know if I can level up at all. Well, let's double check and see if I can level up, and then we'll try some campaign. Looks like we can get one level in. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this next cycle. Yeah. Okay. So small power bump. See what our liberation missions are. Nice, we completed all of them already. Hydrate, everybody. Hydrate. Drink some water. It's getting kind of dark. Let me turn my light on. Oops. Ooh, that was way too bright. Okay. All right, so I might be stuck here. Well, no. So I'm to the point, progress has slowed down a lot. Like at the very end at chapter 18 and now in chapter 19, because I'm to the point where the rental units don't do a whole lot for me. Like obviously they are still more helpful, but I generally have to use like 2 of them at a time for them to make much of a big difference. That said, we'll try and we'll try and not use any rental units and see what'll happen. But we're pretty significantly down on power. Oof. Pretty just went down. Before the boss even came out. That's not good. And leader's down. Yeah. Alright. So we'll try it with 1 rental unit, but I haven't had a lot of success with that. We got it, right? Okay. So generally I've been having to use 2 per battle now, which obviously has slowed down the progress. And even with 2, then I can't quick battle. The other thing is, my own Alice is my most invested unit. And so using the rental one is a power buff, but not like a huge power buff because my Alice is like already my strongest unit. Just do the Alice Diary missions. You know, they make you like level all her skills and stuff. Oof. We did not get in another burst cycle. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're not doing it even here. So, squad formation. We will bring in Marciana. Need that helm heal, yeah. Treasure helm would be great. I mean, the other one is stronger, but it's not a big difference. Whereas before, you know, at lower levels, it was like a huge difference, you know? But like, I already have level 10 skills on my Alice, and so, yeah, it's like 60 more levels, which is a pretty big deal. But that's about it. Up to 104. Ooh, here's a relic. Alright, what is the lowest power one? So this is 96920, and this is 96430. Okay, so these are slightly weaker over here, so we'll fight them next. So we'll see if we can do it with just the rental leader. Ooh, weak to fire now. Weren't they weak to water a second ago? In the last stages? Interesting. Maybe I imagined that. This might be pretty doable. Yeah, these stages aren't too bad. The other type of defense ones where you have to like keep the zone blue are usually some of the hardest stages, and these ones are usually a little bit easier than like the normal stages. Oh my god, I just switched to the wrong unit. Fail. Ooh boy, that's a lot of things flying at my face. Great, Naga went down. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Did I not have the hit count to deal with all these bombs? Alright, so maybe I need a totally different squad. Alice kind of sucks here, because there's so many of those hit count bombs. So maybe we do this. Our burst gen now is kind of terrible, though. So that is definitely a downside. But we have a lot more rapid firing stuff, which will hopefully be helpful. I don't know what I just said. It wasn't English. Ooh boy. Dude. Oh my god, we are so screwed. Drake is already down. Like, I don't really have any MGs, so that's a problem. MGs would be great right now. But it's okay. We're doing better than last time. Ooh boy. Big wave of jumping, guys. Oh no, we can't full burst. Oh, we're screwed. We are 100% screwed. Alright, well this is significantly harder, even though we were saying this is one of the easier types of stages. The fact that it has the hit count bombs is making this way more difficult. Because it doesn't even matter if my units are powerful. If I can't destroy the bombs because they don't have enough hit count, that's a problem. And I literally... Do I have no MG? I could use Maid Mast. She's the only MG I have on this whole account. I can try that. Our burst gen is going to be even worse. But it could help. Oh, I do have Emma. You're right. I do have Emma. Oh boy. It's tough because the whole time I'm focusing on those bombs, the other enemies are killing me. Alright, we're just going to use a second rental unit. Bring in Marciana. Why did I say that so weird? And, wait, was that the right formation? Yes, okay. Regular Emma is terrible, but she is an MG. She's okay in PvP. Alright, things are already dying a lot faster. So it's definitely going to be a bit easier, I think. See, the huge win here is actually not even that I have an MG, but I'm killing the units fast enough, the enemies fast enough, that the bombs aren't coming out. So it actually just hasn't even been a problem. Is Vesti good in PvP? Tactical upgrade Vesti? Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah, Emma and Jackal are the OG PvP combo. I used to use it. Alright, I don't know if this is the same type of stage, so let's just see what this is. No, this is a normal one. Okay. Whoa, why were those guys so tanky? I was not expecting that. They just didn't die. Alright, we're going to hold our burst. Hopefully it doesn't take 10,000 years to kill this guy and we run out of time. Okay, here comes the boss. We are not dealing as much damage to this boss as I would like to. Dude, these enemies are so tanky. They're not dying. Oh my god. Oh, we are cooked. There's way too many of these guys that are going to fly at our face. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, time to break out another rental unit. Let's try Alice. Both Emmas feel like they run out of ammo too fast. I mean, I guess you would need to, bro. Why do I have leader in the middle? It's so annoying. Why did I... There's no reason for me to be doing that. Anyway, in theory, that could be like the same with any MG, I suppose, but like no one builds her and puts a bunch of ammo on her. Okay, here we go. Oops, I clicked the wrong key. Rental Alice is definitely saving her asses right now. We were actually able to clear those zooming guys. All right. All right, made it through that. Where's our other relic? Ooh, nice. Yeah, so they've kind of like gotten away from the original design philosophy, but you used to need to quick scope with like pretty much any sniper. But nowadays they kind of don't have that mechanic. They have like a lot of auto fire units. Just because I think it was mostly due to like people using macros because they're little bitches. And so Shift Up was like, all right, well, we got to do something to make sure people don't do that. All right, so let's try this combo. But like this, like I should have had it from the first place, so I don't have to keep switching to Alice. Gamer hands, yeah. Yeah, people that don't actually have gamer hands. If you can tell, that's a big pet peeve of mine. I made whole videos about it in the past when it was a big issue. Charge speed is pretty essential to use Alice optimally, definitely. And nowadays, I mean, Alice isn't even really like a top tier unit, you know, so it's like not even a big deal. Oh, I messed up my teams. Hold up. Should be doing this one. There we go. But yeah, like charge speed on Alice. Ooh, we can just quick battle this. Maybe we don't need to use Marsana. Let's see if we can do it like this. What was I even talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, like a charge speed on Alice is way better than no charge speed on Alice. So like having base Alice with no overloads yet, she's kind of mid. Like she's, you know, not a bad unit by any means, but you can't really unlock her potential because you just can't fire fast enough with her without charge speed to get like full benefit out of her. Alice is exhausting to play and just can't be bothered. Yeah, which it is what it is. You know, it's hard to use Alice or any other unit like her effectively, really consistently. Particularly if you're trying to do a lot of runs on something, you're having to retry something, you're going for highest score on solo raid, whatever it may be. And that's the difficulty, right? If you can't do it, then you can't do it. But people would be like, but I don't want to get carpal tunnel. I'm saving my hand. Well, too bad. Then you shouldn't be using Alice. And this is not directed at you, by the way. Just to make that clear. Definitely not. Like, again, Alice is like not a top tier unit, so it doesn't really matter anymore. And frankly, a lot of the time, I couldn't be bothered either. I'm totally with you. And then that's just the price you pay, right? Like, if you can't be bothered, then you can't be bothered. All right, we're gonna go with this team, I think. Ooh boy. Thank God Marsana is keeping us alive. That was a lot of lasers. Rabbity must rabbity click. Alice demands it. That's right. It was just funny, like, the excuses that people would come up with for using macros with her. Just really clown behavior. Alright, let's see. This is probably where our run stops. We'll try this, though. The hand fatigue, yeah. And to be, you know, and the thing is, like, yes, you can get hand fatigue, you know, and like carpal tunnel and hand injuries are a real thing. And that is a potentially legitimate concern. But that's like the nature of life and competitive stuff, right? It's like if you were a track runner, you can't be like, oh, well, I'm going to drive a car in this race instead because I don't want to get a knee injury. Like, you know, that's just not the thing, right? And so you have to make a choice of like, all right, am I able to do this? Can I, you know, keep my body healthy at the same time? Is it worth possibly getting the injury? You know, is it more important to me? Whatever it may be, you know, and there's nothing wrong with any of those choices if you choose to push yourself or you don't, but you have to make those choices, right? And like cheating by not doing the thing is not a valid choice. But anyway, all that to say, it's good that ShiftUp has changed the design philosophy to make this so it's just a non-issue at this point. You know, with the fact that like Anise shoots totally automatically, like it's their very recent example. So it's, you just don't have those incentives for people to cheat like that. You spent 30,000 gems on normal recruitment banner that you have been saving up for the summer nikkes, and luckily you managed to receive Rappy Red Hood and Nayuta. Well, good. I mean, you got some very good units. I'm glad it was successful. Hopefully you still have something left for summer, though. Rappy Red Hood and Nayuta are some of the best units in the game. Congrats on the polls. All right, so we're going to wipe out here. Anything I need to open? No. Why do I have a thing here for advise? What have I... What's the alert? Oh, I guess because I leveled up or something, so I have an extra attempt now. I have 8. I used to only have 7. Oh, well, let's unstar leader because she's maxed out right now. Excuse me. And I guess we'll advise Drake. I feel like advising Drake is probably the right thing to do here. Naga costume is fire? Yeah, dude, Naga's costume looks great. I bought the pass on my main account. Alright, we need to put some new equipment on Biscuit, I think. And noise. Yula. I hate that I have a limit break on Sora. Like, the fact that I have to have her on my wish list is so frustrating. One of the worst units. Oh, they posted Tia's skin, the animation, on their Twitter. So you can see it. She has a lizard that jumps on her. It's interesting. It's entertaining. Yes, this is free to play. Completely free to play. Because if I'm going to spend any money on Nikke, it's going to be on my main account. Dude, it's so annoying that I'm at 96 points. That's dumb. And 8 blue tickets. Oh, maybe I can level up. Let's go to the outpost again. Can I level up more? One more unit. Biscuit got leveled up. Okay. Big moves. Alright, so I think we can try some Tribe Tower, I guess. We might be stuck here too. Is this the team that I want to use? Probably the team that I want to use. So, I mean, we can probably push with some rental units, but we'll see. I think we probably just stick with this team. Weak to wind. Too bad I didn't have a wind unit. My wind unit, Sora, the only wind unit on the entire account. Aside from some SRs, of course. Dude, that's so crazy. How do I only have Sora for a wind unit? And it's like the worst unit in the game. Hey, welcome those who just joined the stream. Drink some water now that you're here. Naga died. Alright, well, we could have prevented that. I was just going to see if we could do this on auto. It would be neat if you could use collabs on Pilgrim Tower. Right? Then at least I could use Eve. But tomorrow, hopefully... Oh my god, bro. Hold up. Let's retry that. Tomorrow I should have a Pilgrim. It's kind of annoying that it will be literally the day after Pilgrim Tribe Tower was up, but, you know, life is funny that way. that's so many jumping guys. That's crazy. All right, not too bad when you're actually paying attention. Although, ooh, I hope we don't run out of time. Okay, we got there. All right, see if we can auto this next stage without playing. Do you ever get blue tickets for Tribe Tower? I'm not sure if that's a thing. I think it's only gems, right? The Sora buff is coming. One day. One day. All right. Easy win. I never even touched the keyboard. After we get as far as we can here on Tribe Tower, then unfortunately we don't have any pulls to do. But then we will switch to Dragon Traveler. Only from the mission unlocks, okay. I don't think we have any word on if Sora is getting a treasure soon or not. There's no... It would be complete speculation if anybody has said that she is. But might be coming soon. You never know. It might be in the next batch. But that's still, like, 6 months from now. Alright. Well, we're going to use some rental units because these types of missions are terrible. Is this the squad I want to go with? Yeah, it probably is. I think sort of squad mates will make her stronger. I mean, the problem is, like, a treasure could make her stronger, right? Because then they can just, like, do whatever they want with her kit. Like, some units have gotten a huge change, like Morant. But without a treasure, like, she's not a DPS, right? Like, she's already a support unit, and she just doesn't support the right stuff. So, I kind of don't see her squad mates really making any difference. Oh my god, dude. We are losing. You know, like, the rest of her squad might be good, but then Sora is probably still not great. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Ooh, boy. The fact that they're still pumping out 40 burst seconds last year is kind of hilarious. I mean, it's good to have to make decisions, right? Like, we don't want everything to just be optimal all the time. Like, so I don't think having 40-second cooldowns in the game is bad. And sometimes you need some bad units to make the good units good. You know what I mean? You want some like range, but even without that, I feel like 40-second units, you know, there should be like some kind of trade-off to them, right? Like, okay, they're 40-second cooldown, but they have like an extremely powerful skill, right? So it's worth it. Or they're 40-second cooldown, but they have a partner unit, so when they're together, they're a 20-second cooldown, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like just making a 40-second cooldown unit that also has lame abilities, that doesn't have a partner that makes them better, you know, it's just like, all right, this is just a bad unit, you know? And an occasional bad unit, again, I don't think is actually bad for the game. But it's basically impossible to like justify using a unit like that when there's just no reason to do it. Hey, we just got raided by B-Boy Sonic with a party of 3. Welcome, Raiders. I'm on my alternate account, new free-to-play account, and we're trying to push some Tribe Tower. Were you guys just playing nikke? Or what did you guys just come from? Yeah, like the Prika and Mint combo. Yeah, exactly. Like Prika makes Mint a lot better. You know, there's like those trade-offs. You have like the payoff, but you have to like balance it out. Isn't Snowcray kind of good 40-second burst unit? She's just a niche because hers is a huge heal. I mean, there's been worse units than Snowcrane for sure. I don't know if there's any real reason to use Snowcrane. I saw my video about my new account. Nice. Okay, you can actually use Snowcrane. She's not as bad as people were saying, but she's a team compliant on a meta unit. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of units that you can kind of find a use for, and if you're newer and you don't have a big library of units, like on this account, you know, for like the first 2 weeks, I was still using Biscuit, you know, and I made it work. I had to make a combo. She's my 40-second burst 2. And so I combined her with Anise for a while, and then eventually upgraded to combining her with Lily. You know, so like that's legitimate. But yeah, I think Snowcrane is just not. If you were given the choice, there would never be a reason to choose Snowcrane. You were playing some Lost Sector, but then you got distracted by Blue Archive story stuff? Oh, okay. Dude, I've never played Blue Archive, but I know it's a very popular game. Snowcrane has a full team shield. Yeah, I mean, her abilities are decent. I would say her abilities are better than Sora's abilities. story in Blue Archive is wild. The community is riddled with degens. Is it? It's probably most gacha game communities, if we're being real here. Crown probably ruined most shielders going forward. I mean, yeah. I've said it before, Crown was maybe almost like a development mistake. Because Crown is just basically the best unit in the game. And there's like extremely rare situations when you would ever use anything except Crown, given the choice to use her. Like, the only unit that I think is even close to as good as her is Anise. And you can use them together, which is even more ridiculous. Alright, we are failing this stage. Is there anything we can do to not fail this stage? I kind of think we might be stuck. Let's just try it again. Alright, have a good night, man. And yeah, dude, this summer event is hype. We'll definitely be making videos for skill analyses for the kit, analyses, as well as, of course, poll videos and testing all the units later. Dude, this shield guy really needs to die. Or not shield guy, stun guy. Oh my god. Dude. Ooh, that was close. Oh, Land Eater. Alright, one of my favorite bosses. Ooh boy. This looks like this is going to be a tough fight. Because even on stage 1, we're already having to dodge a lot. Yeah, Island Eater is our new boss. Pretty cool to see a new fun variation of Land Eater. I'm excited for it. Oh my god, dude. I thought we weren't going to make it through those QTEs. Dude, this is an epic battle. Ooh, here we go. Last phase. Gotta be quick on these. Got there. Glad to see it's another Kraken variation. Dude, for real. I think this is a fun summer boss option for sure. Oh, that was the last of our rental units, but hey, that was a good milestone. All right, I don't think anything got us more tickets. I really want to be able to do this, but I can't. So, is it time to switch to Dragon Traveler? I think it might be. I didn't like somehow get more blue tickets, did I? No. Okay. Just I was hoping that magically some appeared. All right. It's Dragon Traveler time. So is anybody going to Anime Expo? At the beginning of the stream, I was talking about my sad inability to go to Anime Expo. I could go on Sunday, but I feel like on the last day, everything's gone. You do wish they would do some longer story formats in the future and not limit themselves to the 12 chapter part formula for like events. Yeah, I think, they have to keep things somewhat formulaic. Time for you to plate dinner? All right, Vermouth, have a good night. Enjoy your food. You wish you still live in Cali, otherwise you would go. Do you have any like Anime Expo similar events close to you? Maybe if they were going to Texas, but Cali, New York, not in your wheelhouse. That's fair. That's fair. So nobody in chat here in California? Oh, and let me change the stream info. Dragon Traveler. Okay. Cool. Not sure if there are any like that. Okay. Dude, it's funny, in California, we're so spoiled. Because, like, even besides the big things, like Anime Expo and Comic-Con, there's, like, a bunch of other random little, like, conventions that happen too. Like, I forget what's the name of the one that happens in Anaheim. And, of course, we just have, like, access to a lot of stores that have that kind of stuff all the time anyway, like Animate or various weeb stores or blind box stores or whatever. There's just like a lot of that stuff all over the place, which it's pretty cool to like have access to that all the time. Still bummed that I'm not going to get to go to Anime Expo though. I've never seen it sell out before. I was very surprised. I totally thought I was going to be able to go on Friday. Not gonna lie, if one of those concerts ever came within 10 or 12 hours, you'd go. Dude, the concerts are pretty cool. I would like to go to a concert. Like the orchestras are that would be a really cool thing to see. Yeah, pop-up events, like stuff that collabs they do with like boba shops and stuff like that. Yeah. I've had a lot of opportunities here in California. SoCal. Dang, we're not having great luck today. I think yeah. Everyone that took 2, everything that could take 2, did take 2. You went to an orchestral concert for Nier Automata? That's really cool. That's something that did happen, like in LA, but it was sold out like way ahead of time. By the time I realized it was happening, like it was long gone. But that would have been very cool to go to. So, I got my Talos to 3 red stars. I was talking about this on Discord. And I kind of want to go and get this new girl. But I don't know if it's worth it. I feel like I should at least get my 1 copy of her. Like, I'm probably not actually really going to use her. She's a decent unit. I think she's definitely best on the blue team. But I hate to let her pass completely. I could do more polls just for Talos. But considering I need 2 more copies of her to even get another star, I don't know if it's worth it. That said, she will be added to the normal banner. So maybe I just don't worry about getting her right now. I can put her on the wish list. Can you put her on the wish list already? Let me see. Yes, you can. I think I'll just leave her on the wish list. I have 4 polls. All right. Give us the new dragon girl. No? Wait, is she a dragon or a demon? She feels dragon-y to me. Beowulf, really? Right? Like, doesn't she seem... She's more dragon-coded, right? Like, even her ability has, like, a dragon on it. Yeah, dude, she's totally a dragon girl. Really cool design. Like the aesthetic. And she would go, since blue is one of my main teams, but I don't know. I think we're just gonna stick with wishlisting her. Nothing. Well, shocking, we didn't get her. Okay. So Talos. Let's see if we can get 1 more. Because if I do get 1 more copy of Talos, then at least when I get a slime, then I can, like, use it. Getting 2 more copies of Talos is a pipe dream. But if I get 1 more, at least we'll be ready with a slime. So, let's try it. And she goes away tomorrow. Please don't make me pity this. It's totally gonna make me pity this. All right, we're going to do them one at a time because we have 4 until I can get a copy. Nope. Nope. So 1 before pity. Technically, we did not pity her. The new girl is not rated very high in usability. Yeah, I heard she's who was the unit that she combos with? Let me check this. So she's more of a PvE unit. Pairs best with Sea God. So she's good with Poseidon. She's supposedly S-rated for PvP. But also Tyrfing is S-rated for PvP, so maybe that kind of gives us a good idea. But she should be similar to like Azure Dragon on power level. Let me check the website. The website would load. Sometimes this Dragon Traveler website is a little bit buggy sometimes. Okay. Yeah, they give her an A+. Man, it's such a cool unit. But yeah, it doesn't seem like she's really worth putting a lot of gems into. She has a crazy skin, though. Kind of a funny maid with a cat. All right. That's quite the lobby. It is. Thank you, Warlord. Okay, so let's get our things started. I should have done this already. So let's start all. Get our fairy assistant going in the background. Grab some stuff. And what do I have in the backpack? Oh, some things to open. So I do need to do my treasure summons. So I already finished this. I mean, I didn't finish the artifact, but I got my gold clovers or whatever. Right, did I? Wait, let me double check. Yes. Okay, so we finished that. Still waiting on the skill haste dragon spell to come back. So we'll just do our individual summon for everything. Potions are about the only thing I have a decent stock of right now. I already did my guild attacks earlier today. Anybody else seen double of the game? Is the stream okay? Oh, everything looks normal on my end. Why is it weird? Hold on, let's try and refresh this. What? Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure why it was doing that, but it should be normal now. Weird. Okay, thanks for the heads up. You only did one round? Wait, one round of what? Oh, for the golden clover thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I only ever do 1 round. We need some more active people in our guild. A lot of people have been dropping off. And I don't want to kick like 10 people at once, you know what I mean? So I've tried to like do like 2 or 3 at a time. But it has been rough keeping active people recently, I think. I think like people might be starting to get burnt out by the game, to be honest, you know? We're past the honeymoon phase. A lot has happened. The dailies have maybe become a little overwhelming. And so there's kind of only the hardcores left. And of course, we're still getting new people. And it's not like, I don't think the game is in trouble, but it's definitely been noticeably harder to keep like active people in the guild. Oh, I need so much more worm essence. Okay. Okay, we can buy only one of these? Dang. I really want to buy 2 of them, but I can't. That's unfortunate. I still haven't evolved my stupid bone dragon. Alright, well that's all our arena stuff. Oh, I had one already. Oh, sweet. Okay, this is great. So I get my last 2 now, and let's go evolve the dragon. Which is the only one that's never been evolved. Poor guy's been neglected. There we go. Increases HP of allied summons by 20%. Imprisonment, the target of the summons up to 5 whelplings that launch multiple attacks. Each whelpling deals magic damage equal to 85% of its own attack to enemies in a very large area. If the channel is interrupted, imprisonment ends immediately. All right, so we can immediately give him some stars because I've just been sitting here not being able to evolve him. So we have a lot of things waiting for him. Nice, damage boost to 88%. Sweet. All right, we already got him to 3 purple stars, and we're close to the 4th one. Oh, we can also give another star to our black dragon. Dude, we're so close to that final evolution. I gotta save the blood for the blue dragon. Oh, I have a new thing for the dragon, huh? Oh, I don't currently have the PvP frame. Huh, whatever. Should we switch up our frame? This one's kind of cool. I think I'm just going to keep it. I feel like it suits Talos, too. Okay, resonate. Oh, wait, I can't resonate. Okay. Or did my artifacts? Oh, so I got Flame of Olympus since last time I streamed this. So that's pretty cool. I'm honestly not sure how good of an artifact this is. I guess I got a very highly specific buff. Like, I don't know what dragon this is best on. It seems really good, but there are some that maybe just can't utilize it. And it doesn't look like there are any dragons that it resonates with, like specifically for them. Unless I missed it. If anybody in chat knows, is this supposed to go on a specific dragon? Because I didn't notice that it filled one of the like 3 down on the bottom, like some of them do. But it says grants the middle row luminary with the highest attack whenever it applies a buff status to other allies. The target additionally receives an attack bonus of 24% of the caster's current attack, up to 100% of the target's attack, lasting for 4 seconds. Additionally, during the effect duration, the target heals for 4% of the damage dealt after each attack. So on top of whatever buffs they're already doing, they're going to give you like a lifesteal effect as well as a pretty big attack buff. So it seems good. But again, that means you need a buffing unit that is only in the middle row, and you have to make sure it's the one that has the highest attack. So I don't know. I think I did put it on some dragons. Oh, really quick. Let me do this before I forget about it. Cool. Okay, so I put it on my red dragon. And I don't know what SP means. I guess it's like because it's conditional, because it's the middle row with another condition, it has to be higher attack, so it's like special. I don't know if that's what that means. Because normally it shows like what square, what area it affects, you know what I mean? Also put it on my blue dragon, just because they're the most developed, so I think I had room, so I was like, alright, well, put it on them. And I also put on the white dragon, too. So I did put it on several of them. Oh, now I can use the Cupid bow on the bone dragon. Okay, we'll take off the harp and do that. That's pretty cool. Because yeah, we got more space too. Should I add anything else? I think we're pretty much set. So yeah, none of them seem to use the Flame of Olympus. Like, it's none of the resonance artifacts. On the website it says good with Sanctum. Well, I did give it to my Sanctum dragon. Sanctum does have a lot of buffers. Like maybe with like Chiron, or I don't know who else is like a really good buffer in Sanctum. I finished Trials by Fire too. Trials by Fire, whatever. All right. Let's do this. Sweep all mage stages. Okay. Oh, I need to expand, or oh, let me star upgrade to make some room. Where is? Oh yeah, Vivian. Yes, Tortillas, you're right. Yeah, she is also Sanctum. I'm so used to thinking of her as red, but yeah. Also a good buffer. Any other Sanctum buffers? The thing about Vivian, though, is kind of not going to work with her. Because since it has to be the middle row unit with the highest attack, you're putting Vivian with your highest attack unit so she can buff them. But then the buff from the Flame of Olympus will go to the same unit, which is not going to buff anybody else, so the flame won't do anything. So that's kind of a nombo, actually, with Vivian specifically. I'm trying to think, other than Chiron, does Hellveil buff other units? Unless I'm thinking about how it works. Maybe I'm thinking about that incorrectly, but I think that doesn't work with Vivian. Vivian's the only one in the middle for you? Yeah, Does Athena buff people? Ugh, dude, my neck kind of has a crink in it. Does the lifelink count as a buff? If it works with Athena, that could be good. I don't know if this, like, is this a buff? Alright, Ryan, have a good night. So yeah, I don't know. Possibly works with Athena. Otherwise, like I said, I don't think it'll work with Vivian. But it will work with Chiron. Yeah, Gabriel and Apollo are in the back row. Yeah. I mean, and it has to be working on a unit that is buffing too, right? Like, that's kind of the whole problem. Oh, hey, Star Up Blessing. Sweet, because I got her to 3 red stars. Forgot about that. Nice, we can get more of these. Penalty shootout. Sweet. Oh, achievement. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff. Should with Vivian, because the team set up on the Dragonfire wiki for Sanctum. I mean, okay, so I don't know. Am I just thinking about that wrong? Hey, we can get the skin. Although, to be honest, I think I like Pompey's other skin anyway. But I still want to get it. I didn't want to miss out on it. I'm going to save that. Ooh, let's use this. Where is Pompeii? Here she is. So do we want to go with soccer or basketball? I think the basketball one is definitely superior. That said, in honor of the World Cup, because in the US we have to be fake soccer fans for a few weeks, we'll go with the soccer one. Use the skin forward, yeah. I mean, this one's, dude, is very dynamic. This area is kind of wild too. They gave us some little details. Anyway, Vivian scales off attack. Yes, she does. So let's see. So here's the thing though. Look, after the battle starts, possesses the ally luminary with the highest attack in the same column. Oh, that's why that works. Because her ability is column and the artifact's ability is row. All right. Because you can see why I thought this didn't work, right? Because I'm like, it's going to apply to the same thing that she's buffing, and then it's not going to work. But if you can put her as the highest attack in that row, and then she will take the buff from the artifact and her normal stuff to buff the highest attack in the column. Okay, I didn't... Good thing I reread that again. That makes a lot of sense to me now. All right, what do I... Oh, we have gifts to receive in here. Oh, Talos is green. Oh, dude, I forgot. Dude, that's crazy. Okay. Let's take... I just have way too much DPS on this team, to be honest, but... Let's put on Talos. Overdrive order. We're still really underpowered though. Extremely underpowered, but let's see how this goes. Okay, so other than Wormbone Ruins, do we have anything else we needed to do? I guess that's actually it. Okay. Ooh, okay, we can break through. And now I have to wait for 2 more. Talos will carry now. Dude, she'll be a massive upgrade for the green team for sure. Let's watch it, because we don't have to do anything else. We can just, like, see what's happening. Dude. Yeah, we're kind of crushing it. still struggle with some green tower, but you've made some progress lately thanks to Talos. Nice. I remember you were saying you couldn't do that many pulls for her. Like, what did you end up getting your Talos to? With Talos, Loki, Jin, Venus, Athena, like, this is crazy. Like, the only unit that's, like, kind of mid is Siegfried, but, like, this has become a very strong team. It's funny, green used to be terrible, but it's, like, kind of insane now. You got her to red 1? Oh, okay, nice. I like the way the evolved green dragon looks. Like, purely aesthetically, it might be one of my favorites. Wait, I'm just curious. Let's look at the stats. Dude, look at that. 16 million from Talos. Yeah. I need to get a better artifact for her. Green Dragon is not the final form, no. It's the middle one. Dude, she is solo carrying. She's living up to what everybody said, that she was like the most OP DPS in the game. Like, Jin and Loki are very strong DPS units. Like, they're no joke. So the fact that Talos is just stealing all the damage from them is kind of crazy. Alright, easy 10 floors. Oh no, we have to go to a new section. Okay. So we actually have 3 more. Might need to bring in Oberoni in here because they have 2 assassins, but we'll see if we can just brute force it. But their white tiger is attacking Loki, which isn't great. Ooh, it's pretty neck and neck. Oh, Talos is being beaten up by 2 assassins. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose here, just because I need a guard. So let's put Oberoni on the team instead of Siegfried for this match. And then I think that will probably make all the difference. How did she break through? Freaking cat girl. Okay, hold up. Maybe I need to manually direct some bursts here. Should say wolf girl, not cat girl. Oh no, Athena went down. Dude, they're just healing so much. The heal is a problem. And I've been trying to target Titania every single time, but... Oh, I think we finally reached a turning point. Oh. Okay, that was a hard-fought battle, just because they had so much healing. I had to be absolutely relentless with just hitting Titania over and over and over and over again. We made it, we made it. Dude, look how much healing I had to fight through. 56 million damage from Talos, 23 million from Jin. Another, like, 16 from Loki. Maybe needed to switch back to Siegfried for this. Oops. So we'll take out Oberoni. Or maybe just move them over, but whatever, we'll put Siegfried back in anyway. I think we'll do it like this. I didn't have anybody blocking Hades, so that was going to be a problem. One thing you hate about the Green Tower is some fights just stalled from the healing. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Talos should definitely help brute force through that, though. Here we go. Just gotta block Hades. I think we keep the same positioning. You've heard a lot of this game. Is it worth picking up? It's a lot of fun. It's pretty rewarding, give you a lot of pulls. I would recommend it as a casual game. It throws a lot of dailies at you. So you can get burned out if you're trying to be like competitive or min-max it. But the character designs are nice. The gameplay is pretty chill. It's fun. I like it. I would give it a try and just like go at it casually. And if you like it, keep playing it. Things I will warn you about if you pick it up. to make sure you don't waste stuff. They do weekly events that rotate for the different summoning banners for treasures. You'll probably have to skip the first one or two, maybe when you very first start, and then make sure you completely finish the event max to get your 12 golden clovers at the end. If you don't get the golden clovers, it's not worth doing at all. And that probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but when you start playing, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, so for Bone Dragon, finally have it evolved. That should be helpful. Do I want to switch up this team at all? I think I leave it as is. Freaking Anubis over here. We'll see if he's a pain in the butt as he usually is. We got both Anubis and Caligula on this team. Great. Dang. Hades went down. That's not good. A bunch of people went down. Let's restart. Let's restart. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I think we just might run out of time on this one. Let's go with Jin instead. Dude, we're just gonna run out of time. Well, dude, with Caligula being the boss and then him having an Anubis, this is of course just like ultimate stall annoyance. All right, we're just gonna have to like let that pass and wait until we get more strong. Unfortunately, we can't use Talos on that team. Okay, I think that's it. That is the stream. Go get some sleep, get some dinner, kiss your loved ones, whatever. Do your thing. Hope you guys have a great night, great morning, or whatever time of day it is for wherever you're at in the world. And I will catch you guys in the next video or stream. Have fun with the summer event in Nikke.